Is there a phenomena that exists that involves a bunch of people with ropes and 2x4s who just so happen to have an intricate knowledge of sacred geometry? Let's figure it out. Across quiet fields and farmlands, mysterious patterns appear overnight, vast, precise, and often too complex to believe. Are these symbols a warning, a calling card, or a glimpse into something far beyond our understanding? Are they the work of pranksters, artists, or something not of this world? This is the mystery of crop circles. Crop circles have been a mystery since they started appearing in large numbers in the 1970s, but the majority of them are now widely considered to be man-made. However, there are still debates over whether all crop circles can be explained away as deceptions. Many crop circles have been admitted hoaxes. The most famous case was in the 1990s when two British men, Doug Bauer and Dave Chorley, claimed they had created numerous formations using wooden planks, rope, and surveying tools. Even today, teams of artists, such as the circle makers in the UK, openly create intricate designs overnight as part of an art movement. Crop circles have evolved into more sophisticated geometric designs, which can often be replicated using computer planning and careful execution. Some UFO researchers believe that at least some crop circles might be the work of unknown forces, possibly extraterrestrials. They point to cases where witnesses have seen balls of light or UFOs near crop circles. Proponents argue that some formations appear too complex to be created overnight by humans, especially with intricate mathematical patterns. There are also claims that the plants inside certain crop circles show signs of unusual heating or microwave radiation, which some believe could indicate non-human origins. Some scientists have suggested that natural forces, such as wind vortexes or plasma formations, could theoretically create crop circles, though this remains speculative. Studies on affected plants have sometimes shown elongated nodes or growth points, which some believe could be due to microwave radiation, but skeptics argue that the effect could also be caused by natural stress on the plants. Some conspiracy theorists suggest that crop circles might be the result of secret military experiments involving directed energy weapons or psychological operations. The UK's Ministry of Defence at one point investigated crop circles, but did not find any evidence of extraterrestrial involvement. If we define credible crop circles as those with unexplained characteristics, credible eyewitnesses, or scientific anomalies, a few cases stand out. While many crop circles are confirmed hoaxes, some have defied easy explanation. The Julia Set Formation is one of the most famous crop circles due to its complexity, the speed of its appearance, and its proximity to the world-famous Stonehenge. One of the most debated aspects of the 1996 formation is how it seemingly appeared so quickly and without detection. A pilot flying over the area at 5:30 p.m. reported nothing unusual in the field near Stonehenge. But less than an hour later, around 6:15 p.m., another pilot flying over the same area saw the enormous crop circle formation in the field. Tourists and visitors at Stonehenge during the same period reported seeing nothing unusual before the formation was discovered. The Julius set is a type of fractal, a repeating mathematical pattern that is self-similar at different scales. This pattern is often associated with chaos theory and computer-generated images, making it extremely difficult to replicate on such a large scale manually. The design consisted of 151 individual circles, perfectly arranged in a curving spiral. The edges of the circles were clean and precise, without signs of trampling or mechanical flattening. The sheer accuracy of the formation, especially under the supposed time constraints, has baffled researchers and skeptics alike. The lack of footprints, tool marks, or disturbances outside the pattern makes this theory difficult to verify. The time frame under an hour raises questions about how such a complex design could be made by human hands so quickly and in daylight without being noticed. The Chilbolton Code Formation is one of the most famous and mysterious crop formations ever recorded. It gained international attention because of its striking resemblance to the 1974 Arecibo message, a binary encoded radio transmission from Earth by scientists Carl Sagan and Frank Drake in an attempt to communicate with extraterrestrial intelligence. Sagan and Drake sent it from the Arecibo radio telescope in Puerto Rico towards star cluster M13, located 25,000 light years away. The formation appeared overnight in a wheat field near Chilbolton Observatory, a radio telescope facility in Hampshire, England. It consisted of two separate formations, a rectangular binary code pattern resembling the 1974 Arecibo message, but with significant modifications and a pixelated face, similar to a halftone image, which some interpreted as depicting an extraterrestrial being. The message contained numbers 1 through 10, indicating knowledge of basic math, atomic numbers of key elements for life, such as hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and phosphorus, a blueprint of DNA, the depiction of a human figure, a diagram of our solar system, and an image of the Arecibo telescope itself. Some researchers suggested that the face resembled alien depictions, while others thought it looked human-like. The technique used to create shading and depth was highly advanced for a traditional hoax, leading some to believe an unknown method was used. If it was a hoax, it would have required a team with high-level mathematical and artistic skill, working undetected overnight, to create a scientifically accurate binary message. If it was a genuine extraterrestrial response, it suggests that an intelligent civilization received and understood the Arecibo message and found a way to communicate back. The 1991 Barbary Castle crop formation is considered a landmark event in crop circle history due to its intricate geometry and mathematical precision. Unlike earlier simple circles, this formation introduced a highly organized, symbolically rich design that seemed to display an advanced understanding of sacred geometry and mathematics. This crop circle was discovered overnight and remains one of the most widely analyzed formations, with many interpretations ranging from ancient symbolism to extraterrestrial messages. The Barbary crop circle consisted of 3 large circles arranged in an equilateral triangle, a connecting triangular pathway forming a triquetra, and straight lines connecting the circles, forming an internal triangular grid. The formation was perfectly proportioned, suggesting precise planning and advanced geometric knowledge. It reflected the golden ratio of phi and Fibonacci sequence, common patterns in sacred geometry and nature. The triquetra pattern is often associated with Celtic and sacred geometry, symbolizing interconnected forces such as mind, body, and spirit, or past, present, and future. The formation marked a turning point, introducing a new level of complexity, symmetry, and advanced mathematics. Investigators found no footprints, tracks, or signs of human activity in or around the formation. The wheat was flattened in a swirling motion, with nodes elongated as if exposed to microwave radiation. These characteristics were consistent with other unexplained crop circles, fueling theories of non human origins. Crop circle researcher Colin Andrews stated that the Barbury Castle Formation was one of the most perplexing he had studied. His research noted anomalous electromagnetic readings inside the formation, suggesting an unknown energy source. The 1991 Barbury Castle crop circle remains one of the most mathematically intricate and mysterious formations ever recorded. Despite numerous theories, no definitive explanation exists for how it was made so precisely overnight. The 2002 Crabwood crop circle is one of the most famous and debated formations ever recorded because it featured a highly detailed image of an alien face that appeared to be designed using a halftone printing technique. There was also a disc-shaped area containing a binary coded message, similar to how information is stored on CDs. The formation appeared overnight, like many other crop circles, without any reported witnesses to its creation. The face resembled a classic gray alien with large black eyes and an elongated head. It was created using a pixelated effect, similar to newspaper print or old TV images, making it highly detailed when viewed from the air. Researchers and cryptographers worked to decode the binary sequence found in the crop formation. The translated message read, "Beware the bearers of false gifts and their broken promises. Much pain, but still time. Believe there is good out there. We oppose deception. Conduit closing." This message was unlike anything previously recorded in crop circles. It contained a warning about deception, an acknowledgement of pain on earth, but also hope and a belief in good out there. The phrase conduit closing at the end suggested that the transmission was being cut off or completed. Some skeptics claim it could have been created by expert circle makers using grid-based mapping, GPS, and mechanical flattening techniques. However, no team has ever come forward to explain exactly how they did it. Many believe this was an intentional message from an intelligent, non-human source, warning humanity about deception and false promises while encouraging hope. The timing and placement of the message seemed deliberate, as it was near a location where aerial visibility was optimal. The 2002 Crabwood alien face crop circle remains one of the most mysterious and complex formations ever discovered. If it was human-made, it would represent one of the most elaborate hoaxes in history. If it was not human-made, then it may be one of the most significant attempts at extraterrestrial communication ever recorded. Regardless of its origins, the Crabwood crop circle continues to intrigue researchers, skeptics, and UFO enthusiasts alike. The Alton Barnes Formation was composed of an elaborate geometric pattern with a prominent central circle surrounded by several smaller circles arranged in a precise formation. The design resembled an intricate version of a Mandelbrot set, a famous mathematical concept. The formation appeared in a barley field near Alton Barnes, a location well known for other crop circle formation in Wiltshire. However, this particular formation stood out due to its geometric complexity. Several researchers and enthusiasts analyzed the formation, and it became apparent that there was a distinct mathematical structure to the pattern. The design was compared to fractal geometry, and this connection led some to speculate that the formation was a form of mathematical communication, or that it may have been created by an intelligence with knowledge of advanced geometry. Some researchers and enthusiasts believe that this might indicate that the formation was not random, but rather a deliberate attempt to convey a mathematical message. Many noted the perfect geometric symmetry of the circles and the lines, which would have been challenging for humans to create without leaving noticeable traces. Farmers who owned the field, as well as other witnesses, reported that they didn't see anything unusual in the field before the crop circle appeared. There were no visible tracks leading into the formation, which led some to suggest that it was not created by human hands, but possibly by an unknown natural force or a higher intelligence. Some of the farmers reported seeing unusual lights in the sky on the night of the formation's appearance, but these reports were anecdotal and could not be verified. Visitors to the site after the formation's discovery noted the absence of footprints or signs of human activity inside the crop circle. Some believe that this was evidence that the formation could not have been created by hoaxers, while others suspected that the design was part of a carefully executed human deception. The Alton Barnes Formation remains one of the most iconic crop circles of all time. The intricate mathematical design and the mysterious circumstances surrounding its appearance continue to fuel discussions about the true origin of crop circles. The final conclusion about crop circles is that they remain unexplained and are highly complex phenomena. While some are undoubtedly the work of human hoaxers, there are still numerous cases where the origin remains a mystery, often with elements that suggest something beyond simple human intervention. There is no single answer that can fully explain the phenomenon. They can be interpreted from a variety of perspectives, including deception, paranormal occurrences, alien communication, and natural phenomena. While some scientific evidence supports the idea of anomalous energy fields or unexplained biological changes, there is no universally accepted explanation. The study of crop circles is still a field of investigation with many open questions. They've appeared across continents for decades, and still no one is quite sure why. Are they messages sent across time and space, elaborate deceptions, a natural phenomenon, or the fingerprints of something far beyond our understanding? One thing is certain: beneath the silence of the fields, the mystery grows.